What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Crypto Grind channel for another coin review. In this one, we're going to be talking about parallel chain. Shout out to SP who brought this coin to my attention and asked me to do a review on it. Before we jump in, remember to like, subscribe, comment down below if you think this is going to be a good coin, and also hit that bell notification so you know when another video like this goes live. Another thing you could also do for me is please watch this video all the way to the end because that's the best way to support a growing YouTube channel. Right, jumping in, parallel chain. What they're trying to do here is bring Web 2 and Web 3 together. There are a lot of people who are scared about using cryptos. They hear the word, they hear a lot of bad things associated with it, and they're not too sure how to jump in. This is where parallel chain comes in. They're trying to bridge that gap between Web 2, your traditional internet, your traditional way of doing things in business, utilizing blockchain to make things even better. Powered by what they call proof of immutability. It's something that they have actually patented. If we open up over here, it's a way that their blockchain communicates and keeps data private. It actually complies with a lot of the GDPR laws and other data privacy laws around the world to give this blockchain an advantage over its competitors out there in the market. So if we have a look at what proof of immutability is, it's essentially a type of blockchain system that utilizes a sophisticated hash-based approach to store blockchain metadata in a remote hash vault. It sounds pretty complicated, but essentially it encrypts data, stores it in a vault, and accesses the data in a way that it doesn't expose the data to other nodes on the blockchain itself, but still proves that the transaction and everything like that is correct and should be taken place and stored on the blockchain completely. It's very useful in things like maybe banking, supply chain management, things like that, to get things very accurate, but still making use of blockchain and your traditional Web 2 technology. Other things that we can see here on the ecosystem itself, it's the performance that we can see. They talk about unprecedented performance. They are working with AWS, so Amazon Cloud, for everything on the parallel chain blockchain itself to help them keep their speeds up. They're talking that they can achieve 120,000 transactions per second with a super low latency, which means you're going to have blocks confirmed very quickly, added to the blockchain very quickly, which is something that your traditional layer ones are probably not that great at. With the cloud technology as well, it's also going to be fantastic for scalability, something that layer ones don't necessarily have as well. So from that point of view, I can see that this blockchain does have a promise. There is a future to it. There is a testnet out at the moment. We haven't seen the mainnet coming just yet. There are plans, we'll show the roadmap in a second, plans for the mainnet to go live in December 2022, so in a couple of weeks' time. Not too sure if that is going to happen, if they're going to hit their target, but mainnet is on the way. Testnet is live. They are listening to the community with issues that are identified in the testnet, so that's very promising. If we have a look at their actual global partners, you'll see that they're working with quite a few well-known brands, including AWS, including IBM. We can see Paywise here as well. They're also part of the blockchain innovation program. So super promising that they are working with really well-known people and companies out there, which does give everybody confidence, obviously, that this is a project that is going to succeed in the future. If we take a look at their roadmap, like I did say we were going to, we can have a look and see what has been completed in 2022. Testnet 1, 2, and 3 have gone live. I think Testnet 3, if I remember correctly, was about October this year, so they're on track for everything, and then obviously the mainnet launch and open to delegation as well. So super positive on that. They are sort of hitting all their benchmarks and all their time frames as you would expect. Taking a look at their tokenomics, now this is something that did sort of concern me a little bit. If we scroll down here to the tokenomics, we can see how the tokens are being distributed. So we've got a large amount of tokens sitting with a very small amount of people. So strategic partners and the team and the ecosystem get about just touching 30% of your actual and your advisors as well. So if we can have a look here. So everybody there gets more about 30% of the ecosystem. This 20% share is going to a grants program. Basically, any developer who wants to develop on the blockchain itself will be given grant money if the team decides that their project is actually good enough to exist on the ecosystem itself. So that will sit away and is locked away until such time that it is distributed to the correct developers. So we're only having 3% going to the public itself. These nodes here, this 37% as well, it's part of staking rewards, going to your validators and so on for performing transactions. So that is also being put away in a fund, in a pool, and that's where that reward money is being pulled from. So again, when you look at how the coins are distributed themselves, pretty scary stuff for me. That is a big concern. I know that there are a lot of people out there who are excited about this project, but you do have to be aware of this. We have to look at tokenomics. It's a big part of a coin and of a project that you should be researching. If the tokenomics aren't great, it should be a bit of a warning flag. I don't know if this is going to change over time, but we will have to keep an eye on that for now. Total supply of 250 million coins, so not too bad. That's a fair amount of coins, but it does sort of give wiggle room for the price to grow because there are not too many coins around. Another thing that they did say, if we have a look at CoinMarketCap, that it is inflationary. I did read it here on CoinMarketCap somewhere that they are inflationary. So something that we do have to watch out for. It's not going to decrease in supply, so we don't know how many coins are going to be out there eventually. So be aware of that when you are investing into this. The project is so new that they were only listed on CoinMarketCap 2 days ago. I mean, it just shows how new this project is. 2 days from time of recording, so 18th of November. They announced it on their Twitter. If we have a look at CoinMarketCap, you can see here that there isn't even a price for the coin. So I can't tell you how much, in terms of percentage, what I think the coin will grow. I don't know what the price can go to with the supply of 250 million. Who knows? It could hit $10 pretty easily and still have a lot of room to grow. But being inflationary, it's probably going to suppress the price quite a bit. People will not want to buy into something that is an inflationary coin. They do want either a coin that has a set amount of a project that has a set amount of coins, or something that is going to be deflationary and burn coins over time. So we do have to look out for that. One last thing that I do want to have a look at here, or one of the last few things, is the team. The team itself understand technology, which is fantastic. They're always that does give you some sort of confidence that the project is going the right way. The advisors that they're making use of do understand how blockchain works and how DeFi and so on work. So they're making use of the right advisors to get their project to where it needs to go. The project team itself in general don't have any experience when it comes to blockchain, so there's no proven projects that they've been involved with. Now, it's not saying that parallel chain is going to fail. It's just something that you should look at whenever you're investing into a new project, especially one as new as this, that does the team behind it understand what needs to be done to make a project successful over time. So that is a bit of a X in the column, whether you want to have a look at the team and to see if you're confident on how they're going. Taking a look at their socials, they are pretty active. Very strong community, 63,000 people and growing. Every time I come on here, I do see that there are more followers. Their last announcement was 2 days ago where they said that they're on CoinMarketCap, and I'm pretty sure they'll be on CoinGecko soon. In terms of an actual coin listing, I'm not too sure when that will happen. We're just going to have to keep watching the space. I do think that this project has promise, but I can't tell you if it is actually going to succeed. At the moment, there are a lot of layer ones that are being launched and spoken about and are actually further down the road in terms of development and also, partners and so on. When you have a look, you've got Aleph0, you've got CAS, you've got Constellation as well. All of them are coming out and they've got layer ones that are further down the road. So the new layer one scene is being taken up. There's a lot of space and some projects will fail. This maybe not one that is going to fail, but the other ones are already in the market. So be cautious when you do decide to buy into this coin if it is something that you feel it is for you. That's all that I've got time for today. Remember to like this video, subscribe, comment if you think that parallel chain is going to be a coin for the future. I'm putting it on my watch list. I wouldn't say that I'm going to snap these coins up as soon as they are launched on a market somewhere. I'm going to watch it, see how things go, see how it progresses. I'll keep everybody informed on my Twitter. So follow me on Twitter. I will be letting you know. Probably will be doing some follow-up videos in the future on this as well. I don't think that it's a bad project at all. I do think that it has promise, but we just need to watch the space because there actually isn't a lot of information about this project at this time. That's all I'm going to be chatting about today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.